Okay, here's the sauce, just like I promised you. I used the sauce for spaghetti too, and I put the honey in it. Daniel and Oats Barrel. Yes, y'all know what y'all are talking about. Here's the tomatoes and spices I use. First, let's put the Campari tomatoes in a baking dish and put it in the oven at 350 degrees. And I like to use vine on the vine tomatoes. You can use Roma tomatoes. You can also use cherry or grape tomatoes to put those in the oven. But whatever tomatoes you use, you're gonna need to take the skin off. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take the little core at the top of the tomato and cut it out and toss that aside. I use that for an omelet the next day. Just saying, I don't waste food around here. Then turn it over and put an X at the bottom of the tomato, and this makes it easier for the skin to peel off. So again, you're gonna take that core out of the tomato at the top, and then at the bottom put an X. And I use about 5 tomatoes. You can use 3 because I made a lot of sauce, you know, for pasta and to drink because I'm weird like that. I just love stuff. I just love food. I need to stop. Okay, you're gonna put the tomatoes into a pot of water and let it cook on a medium heat for about 5 to 8 minutes, or until you see the skin separating from the tomatoes like this. And then you're gonna get a bowl of ice water, and you're gonna put the tomatoes in the water. And in a different bowl or pot, you're gonna put the peeled tomatoes in it. The peel comes off so easy, it's like peeling a banana. Now you're gonna set those tomatoes aside for now. Now cut up as much onion as you want and a garlic clove. I like to add onions and garlic to this, again, as much as you want. Now put the pot back on the stove top on a medium heat and put a little bit of oil. You're gonna add your onion and garlic and let it cook for about 3 to 5 minutes. Then you're gonna add your unpeeled tomatoes that you had set aside earlier and your seasonings. I use basil, parsley, whole thyme. I use about half a tablespoon. You can use more if you want for taste, and salt and pepper if you desire. And again, honey, it was good with that. You're gonna let that cook down for a while, for about 30 minutes. Now let's go ahead and check on the other tomatoes that are in the oven. Now when you put them in the oven, it gives us this sun-dried taste and it's delicious. And you want it to be in there for let it cook for about 45 minutes until it's soft, wrinkly, and smushable. That's when you know it's ready and it smells delicious. Now you're gonna add those tomatoes to the tomatoes that you had cooking on the stove top and let the 2 of them cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. And I'm telling you, the smell is so good. Now it's time to top the pizza crust. You remember the pizza crust, right? In case you have no idea what I'm talking about, the video will be in the description, along with all the ingredients and everything will be in the description. So I use mushrooms. I'm getting a damp paper towel and just gently cleaning the mushrooms. They get really dirty. If you don't like mushrooms, just skip this, but I've never really liked mushrooms. But if you add cheese to anything, melted cheese at that, it tastes good. And I'm throwing spinach and mozzarella cheese on it. Again, you can throw whatever you want on it. Okay, so now you're gonna put your pizza sauce on it. The one you just learned to make, the homemade pizza sauce, yes. And whatever toppings, again, that you like. You're gonna throw that into the oven and for about 5 to 10 minutes until the cheese melts, 350 degree. And there you go, you finish your homemade pizza, but this pizza needs a friend. There we go. Now, I hope this recipe helps you out, and thank you so much for watching. Now eat and enjoy. Bye.